Module 2.3, we're on to contraindications. So, as I said in the previous module, a contraindication is a reason why we are unable to proceed with the treatment. So you need to rule out all contraindications before you go ahead with the treatment. So there are hundreds of contraindications. A lot of them are medical related. Down the side here is just a few examples of contraindications. So the likelihood is your clients aren't going to come to you for the treatment if they've got eye infections and if they've got a stye or if they've got alopecia. They don't, well, that's one actually where they might come to you if they've got alopecia. So if you have a look at your client, you just need to make sure that everything looks healthy and normal. So you don't have to diagnose them. You don't have to tell them how to treat the contraindication. You just need to be able to have a look at them and say, yeah, everything looks fine, or no, there's something wrong here, but I'm not sure what it is, or you might recognise the contraindication. So here's a few examples of contraindications that you might see doing eyelash extensions. So now and again, not often, it's not really common because they'll tend to stay clear if they have got contraindications. They won't book in to get the treatment done. So you've got really common. The first one over on the left is a stye. So that's usually a little lump in the waterline. It's really contagious, really common as well. So a stye is one to look out for. Number 2, alopecia. So there's no eyelashes. You can't apply lash extensions to skin. If they've got no eyelashes, if they've not got a full set of healthy eyelashes, you can't go ahead with the treatment. Unfortunately, you will, from time to time, get clients, potential clients that will come to you for lash extensions because they've got alopecia and they want that to be rectified, the fact that they've got no eyelashes to be rectified. The third one is Blepharitis. So that's really common, and it's actually quite easy to go unnoticed as well, because if you clean up the discharge, they've not got a bloodshot eyeball, they've not got a swollen eyelid so much, so it's quite easy to hide. It's quite common with people who wear lash extensions but fail to follow the aftercare advice in terms of cleanliness as well, so that's actually something that can be caused by lack of hygiene on lash extension wearers. Number 4, we've got lice and mites. So that is actually more common again with ladies that wear lash extensions for their hygiene reasons. So apparently we always get mites on the little downy hairs on our face, but because we tend to wash our face every day, they don't live there and they don't breed. But with lash extensions, if people don't clean them properly from the roots to the tips, mites can be an issue. So if you do see somebody that has developed lash mites or lice, you can't go ahead with the treatment. Number 5 is Trichotillomania. All this is in your exam, by the way, so you might want to write this down while it's written on the screen. Trichotillomania. So this is a condition whereby your clients pick out their lashes, and they can do it on their eyebrows as well. So trichotillomania, I've seen that a few times. Check with your insurer for that one, because you're not causing any damage to the client's lashes by applying lash extensions. If you're doing it properly how we're going to be teaching you, you're not going to be causing any damage. So that's a little bit of a grey area again with the pregnancy thing that we were discussing before. Check with your insurance company, because I've heard that some insurance companies do cover you to treat trichotillomania. Number 6 is herpes. So you can get herpes in your eye. Apparently it's really common. Nobody has ever come to me for lash extensions while they've had an outbreak, so I've never personally seen this one on a client as a contraindication. Number 7, really common, conjunctivitis. So it's really obvious. Nobody's come to me for lash extensions with this. So they've got discharge around their eyelashes, they've got a bloodshot eyeball, they've got a swollen eyelid, it all looks very sore and angry. So there are a few of the more common ones that you will come across. But like I said previously, you're not there to diagnose your client and tell them how to treat it. All you need to see is whether they've got a full set of healthy eyelashes and healthy skin around their eyes, and for you to go ahead with the treatment. Like I said in the previous chapter as well, you have a consultation form attached in this chapter, so you are covered for contraindications that you can't see. So what we're going to do next is move on to contra actions. So I'll see you in the next video.